Eagles traded in their helmets and pads for some goats and calves, and it's all for a really good cause. Our Chris O'Connell joins us live in South Philly with the story. Sounds like you had a fun day, Chris.
I sure did, Shana. If you know professional, especially elite athletes, they do whatever they can to stay in shape, whatever they can to stay on top of their game. But tonight's Eagles workout at the NovaCare Complex, probably the craziest I've ever seen. Had to do with a cow, some baby goats, and a whole lot of smiles. Let's face it, it's hard not to smile the first time you meet a baby goat, especially when they're dressed in a diaper and a Carson Wentz onesie.
Their faces just erupt in joy, and it's the most wonderful thing to see.
The laughs were the medicine tonight at the NovaCare Complex as the Eagles invited about 100 cancer patients, survivors, and their families for a night of goat yoga. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like.
They really deserve an experience to take them into the moment, which is what yoga is all about, to come back to their breath and to just have something to really smile about.
Angeline Carrion just finished her last cancer treatment this week. Tonight was like a celebration.
You know, it's been a rough few months, so coming to something like this is it's a lot of fun. It's very relaxing.
Yes, even some of the birds themselves got into the goats. And yeah, there was a calf roaming around too. The night was a welcome distraction from their cancer treatments. Sandra Johnson is living with stage 4 breast cancer for the second time.
I never was an animal lover in my life, but these goats, this is an awesome opportunity. It just reminds me of feeding babies.
The event was less about yoga and more about the goats.
They're definitely really distracting because they're so cute. But
You don't get much yoga in, do you?
not much, but it's such a fun experience.
The goats, well, they're survivors themselves, rescued from dairy farms, sometimes hours old, and all available for adoption.
All of these babies are rescued, so without this farm and these events, these little guys wouldn't survive.
For the players, meeting these men and women gives them a new outlook.
Obviously, they're going with things that we can't even comprehend. So to just be out here for an hour really just puts everything in perspective.
And some of those survivors and patients will be honored this weekend here at Lincoln Financial Field for the Crucial Catch weekend to honor cancer survivors and their families right here, Lincoln Financial Field, Sunday against the Jets. Shana?
Oh, good story, a great cause, and like they said, it's not even about the yoga. It just puts such a smile on your face to see all those goats.
Goats.
So cute.
You got to be happy around baby goats.